Welcome back, everyone. I am your Manager X, and this is Lobotomy Corporation. It's been a little while since I last worked, but don't tell Angela. So let's see. I remember vaguely what the last abnormality was, or at least what it looked like. I don't really know anything else about it. We do have a time limit mission again. It's going to be a little bit more restricted than the last one. We still need to learn more about this thing. Yeah, we need 14 more boxes to learn the last bit of stuff about it, and then we can start getting its suit and weapon. I am still very terrified of this thing, because I don't know what will happen with this thing, but not much we can do about it. As for our new blood, we now have Lily Black, Prudent Senior, even though she just got recruited. I realized that one of my that we had the sword of whatchamacallits not being used, so I equipped that to Star Sapphire, since she's the one that's currently sword sharpened by tears. Yeah, that's what it's called. Anyway, so let's go ahead and dive into this, and I'll try not to die. Alright, we have 11 minutes, obviously not counting anything else we're doing. That slows down abnormalities. Yeah, it's, like I said, it's been a little while. Alright. I am concerned about this thing. Extremely concerned about that thing. The stuff here is not a big deal, I don't think. Yeah, we've gotten everything here. We can pretty much leave it alone until we absolutely need it. Alright. Bjorn, I want you to go ahead and head this way. To there. So how? Yeah, okay. I think that's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Alright. So we kind of have to work on everything at the same time in order to get what we need completed. So I'm just seeing if there's anything else we need to work on specifically, and it doesn't look like there is. So of course we're gonna have some people working up here to do their thing. Actually, I think I should just stick with high cost works, if possible. I'll just ignore the old lady, because she can't suffer meltdowns anyway anymore. So she can just stay angry all the time. We need to send... Shen. And we'll send Doremi's suite to there. Not gonna worry about any of those right now. Dream of the Black Swan. This can produce a decent amount of blocks. Common. Okay. So we'll do repression work. Let's see, this thing does what, white damage? Okay, none of you are resist. Okay. Kokuma, you work on that. Just checking a few things. Insight and instinct. Okay. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, so I'll send you to do justice work and hope it does what it's supposed to be doing. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. That's fine. We can send... I believe I sent Philandra for this work. Yes, I do. So we'll send her for that so she can become super buffed. Everything else is fine there. Alright. What's my best work here? Looks like instinct might be decent for this. But I think for her... Yeah, despite this, they all say common, it's different levels of common. I'll stick with repression. Okay with that. And once Bjorkner gets to here, which I can actually assign that now, I am just not the same. I'm probably going to have to reset one way or the other, so might as well just tear it off like a band-aid. Everything else here is fine. Start sending some people on this. You have glasses. Oh, right, it's people without hats is what I need to do. Alright, send you first to that. Yeah, I'll just leave Chen there, that's fine. And then you can work on that. Everything else is gonna be alright. What is this, white damage? Send you to that. Don't think there's anything else to mess with here. There isn't. Thing what provides what, 20 boxes? Only 20? That's fine, better than nothing. And this thing provides 18 boxes, as long as I'm not staring at it. The rest of these seem to be, for the most part, fine. Oh, and then the rest of you folk, go there. Okay. Everyone's doing their assignments. Okay. Okay, first work done. You're doing your things, that's fine. You're doing your things, okay. So I need to make sure I pause before panning, just to make sure I don't hit that thing. Because even just looking at it briefly, anytime I'm looking at it, it's going to be automatic fail boxes. Alright, hopefully you're not infected. Okay, it is a non-escaped object. Perfect. And then it has a very slow but long-range 35 to 50 damage ego weapon. It's like a cannon, I guess. And then something that's a little bit weak to black, has a slightly less weakness to pale, and then some standard resistances. Also looks kind of nice. Alright. The naked serpent's final destination is your frontal lobe. You will become the serpent's nest, attacking anything in sight. Please understand, if you become a nest, we will be forced to shoot you on sight and burn your corpse. Okay. Once upon a time, the legend said those who obtain 002 100, or sorry, 002101 as Feather will be granted with both Fortune and Trials. Okay, that terrifies me. Alright, it looks like we're done there. We got a good result there. Got a perfect result here. Awesome. Alright, so that gave us a good amount of boxes. We need to send somebody to work on this some more. Okay, and we'll send you to work on this some more. It's only 14 boxes, but it's gonna help these characters out a bit. Didn't get the best result here. In fact, Kokum is barely keeping sane. Okay, you guys are doing alright. Alright, we'll be hitting our first meltdown soon. Sometimes 0021101 heals wounded employees. Alright, okay, the nest, and that thing. Alright. I should have somebody to work on that. I just need to send somebody that's fast enough. What do I need for this one? Instinct. Okay. Yuka, you should be able to reach there pretty quick. They're busy working. Try instinct work this time. But first I'm gonna wait until this heals fully. Okay. Repression work. We can send Junko. Are you healed up yet? Yeah. Okay. Now send Hitate to work on that, please. You're doing fine on that front. Yeah, it says high success rate, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do instinct work and hope that does better. You're good on that front. Let's keep doing repression work with Rika. Repression? Yeah, it's repression. Star Sapphire, you should be able to handle this. That's finishing up. You're getting the blessing. Good on that front. I'd never have to worry about the tree again, which is nice. I also don't ever have to send anyone to that room again unless I need to. Okay. Repression work. Futo. Okay. Okay, the rest of you should be fine. Okay, keep going. 002101 might be happy if employees act like they're hunting for 002101. Does red damage. How's everyone else doing? You should be almost there. Yeah, you're almost there. You'll be fine. You're doing your thing. I don't need to worry about her anymore. I'm gonna leave that alone because I only got an okay result. So it wasn't even worth the boxes. So I think I did what attachment, but I'm gonna focus on the 7 tips it has. Qliphoth counter decreased when another abnormality from the 002-101's department escaped. Good news is none of the stuff in that department can escape. One is an item, the other one doesn't escape. When the work result was good, the Qliphoth counter decreased. So I just decreased the counter. When the work result was moderate, Qliphoth counter decreased by a low chance. Moreover, the lower Qliphoth counter is, the damage employees take when working increased. When the work result was bad, the Qliphoth counter increased. So you have to do bad work. Alright. 002-101 granted light to the employee who worked when the Qliphoth counter was at 1. The employee's physical and mental health was healed and kept regenerating for a while. Alright, yeah, we've already read that. Alright, he has no ego weapon, by the way. Sorry. Not doing too bad. Alright, looks like you didn't get any extra stuff. Alright, I'm gonna put you in there so you can heal. You're doing your thing. I'm gonna leave this alone for a little while. We need to get prepared for the abnormality soon. Unfortunately, I don't really have any good ideas for that. I'll put you up there. You're gonna be here, so you should be fine. This floor has no kill-off counter, so it's not gonna be an issue. Got something for that floor. Okay. Because we're gonna be dealing with clowns again, if I hadn't mentioned already. That stuff is good, that stuff is good. Alright. God, this thing... yeah, this thing just terrifies me. Because I don't know what happens when it hits 0. I can try purposely doing a bad result. Maybe try a repression, see what happens. As long as she can tank it, which she might be able to. I think I got someone that's resistant. Oh, I think it's Hatate. Hatate, I think, is resistant. So I can try sending her up there and seeing what happens. The thing that concerns me is the fact that the area has changed. No differences there. We need a lot to get our next eco weapon. I want to go for the weapon first because I always want more long-range weapons. This is going to be concerning because I don't know what the kill-off counter is at. I'm assuming it's at 1 right now, and that's why it's glowing. Okay, you guys are done with those works. That's good. Star Sapphire. I'll work on this. Should be able to tank the damage. Okay, that's doing all its things. Alright, we're about to trigger a meltdown again. Junko, you can work on that. Not doing the best work here, Lily Black, but at least you're trying, I guess. Tate, deal with it. Change of plans. Tate, deal with that one. You should be fine there. Yakaran, you can handle that one. Flandra, handle that one. Yuka, handle that one. Kokuma. Kyoko, handle that one. Yoshika, try not to explode. Is that control team as well? You guys can handle it. You, and you. Alright, so we'll deal with this first. Hope it works out. One down. Two down. That one's dead. That one's dead. That one's about to die. That one's about to die. That one's about to die. Let's make sure the ones over here are okay. Okay, good news is that guy got us a bunch of points. I did have to slow down things because I did not want anything to break out. We already know it's bad enough. Repression work. Go work on that. I think Rika can work on this safely. Okay, and then instinct work with Tate. You're not infected, I think. Let's continue our work here. Futo. Looks like he took a little bit of damage, that's okay. Mina, you're doing your thing. Ayose. Alright. Depression work. I'll send Junko again. Was it white damage? RC, work on this. Is that welfare team? Yes, it is. Gogosa, work on that. What's this thing? Only 18. Not gonna worry about it. Make sure I don't have that in camera. Alright, everything else should be fine. Keep wanting to recheck this attachment. We'll send Star Sapphire again. Don't screw this up, man. Okay, we're at halfway point. Okay, got our 16 boxes from that. Attachment work for Lily Black. Oh, just in time. All right. Okay, you just finished the work there. Good. All right, we're about to hit meltdown then. There's meltdown. That is a Azure ordeal. I've not experienced that color before. I do know from just glancing at stuff that there is a color that doesn't get unlocked until later. And that is this color. I don't know anything else about it, though. You guys are doing that. Someone wants to look at a painting. Juliet, look at the painting. We will have an escape in this situation. That's not a big deal. So we'll do insight work just to maximize the profit. Like so. Alright. We're gonna have to make this happen. And I don't know how else to not make this happen. Are you infected? I can't tell, but I hope you're not. Yeah, I have no idea how to not make this happen here. Alright. Yakran, you're gonna work on this. This heal up real quick. Okay, done. Alright. Repression work. Qliphoth. Everything else here seems to be fine. Assuming you make it in time. We're at 7 minutes, so we should be okay. You just finished your work there. This thing does what? Black damage? Yes, it does. Okay, you're getting there. Alright, I do need to send somebody to work on this again. Instinct work. Should be pretty safe as long as the person does not go crazy. I think I sent Star Sapphire to work on it, so I'll let her heal first. Wait, no I didn't. I didn't send Star Sapphire. I sent? Parsi? Yeah, I think I sent Parsi. She's the most qualified. Okay. I can still do this. I hope you can. Alright, we're about to have an ordeal escape. Or not ordeal, an abnormality escape. Keep doing that, please. Anyone real close to finishing? No, you should be okay. This is gonna be bad. Like, I have no idea how to not make what's about to happen. Okay. Star Sapphire, Flandra, Yuka. How's everything else? Seems to be okay. So I'm gonna send repression work for Rika. And this thing does what? White damage? Black damage. Do worse. Please do worse. And average result. Well, let's find out what's coming. When the employee had less than 20% of their health, 02101 granted the same light as above. When escape 02101 returned willingly to its containment chamber after a short time. 02101 was aggressive from the time it was damaged, and the employee whose HP or SP was 0 by the 02101 attack died. When 02101 is attacked, the eyes of the employee are burned by the light emitted by the abnormality. The blind employee proceeded work at half speed. 02101 cured the injured eye when the employee finished the work. I am scared. Many hunters wanted its feathers. It was their pride and honor. There were many rumors about the bird, such as the one where it is said that those who catch the bird will prosper through generations. Some even said one needs the feather to be a true hunter. Some said this feather is so strong that it can take the owner anywhere. Whatever it is, the bird was the symbol of adventure to people. The forest soon became full with people looking for the bird. There were not only hunters, but also adventurers and travelers. The once silent forest became crowded. Okay. Let's just get this over with. Okay. It's possible that it's still at 1, it's just it didn't drop because I only got a normal result. Alright, and it looks like we just killed that, so that's perfect. Alright. So, it's repression, I'm guessing? Repression. Black damage. Yuka, you're probably the best for this. Go ahead. Your repression as well. Nope, your attachment. Attachment for Star Sapphire here. Probably won't go as well, but it should be fine. Rika. Gonna work on that. I lost complete track of you, Daphne. I need you out of the line of fire. So you're gonna go into that corner. Okay, everything else should be fine. I'm not gonna touch the bird. Leave the bird alone. Bird did nothing wrong. Lily Black. There's no other works being done, so that should be fine. That's done. Alright, so I'm trying to avoid that noon ordeal because I don't want to know what it is. Not today. Not today. And I have 5 minutes left, so I need to make sure I get everything I can possibly get. So repression, Junko, repression, Futo, Insight, Kina. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. There's no avoiding it. It's gonna happen. Close, but I'm not close enough. But if I defeat the ordeal, it should be okay, maybe? But I don't know what this ordeal is. I have no idea. Sweeper. When the night falls in the back street, they will come. They're hay types. Okay, you guys go somewhere else. Byakuren, do what you do best. Try not to kill everybody as a result. You folk go there. You folk go there. You folk go there. You two go there, and you go there. Why are we looking there? Okay, Kassen is taking some damage. Looks like they do black. What's everyone else doing? You guys mobilize. Okay, they're dead. Ready, move, break off. You lot, go there. Try to support. Andre, you seem to be the one getting hit, so that's fine. Do what you need to do. Doing what you need to do. Okay. How's everyone else doing? Diose. Break off. Diose. Break off. That's everything, but I still have, I didn't get any bonus from it. So yeah, that happened. Attachment work. Star Sapphire, get to work. We need to get this done in 3 minutes. Because apparently I didn't get what I was supposed to be getting. Okay. Impression work for Yuka. Alright. 3 minutes. I don't know why I couldn't get Diose to run away, but that was kind of scary. You guys can go back to where you guys belong. The good news is, since I heal at half rate, even outside the rooms, that's what saved her life. I put a shield on her, and then she got healed, which kind of balanced things out. Impression work with Junko. So I was hoping to get the 10% bonus, and I didn't. So something to note. But they look kind of like they kind of look like sweeper teams. I mean, they were literally called sweepers. Cat's in my way. All right, Rika, work on this. All I have to do is kind of keep my eye out and make sure nothing goes wrong. Got 3 minutes to do this. And I think I got it. Definitely. Definitely have it. So I'm just going to finish these works. Make sure you don't get infected. Okay. If I had a hand, I would high-five you. Oh, Angela. Always the Joker. Alright, I'm gonna let these final works finish. Okay, that one's done. So all I need to do is finish up this and I'll be done. Not the best result, but that's fine. Alright, work complete. Cat, lay down. Cat, you're not being nice. There we go. Alright. Work complete. Aftermath completed. A bunch of justice for Futo. Ina got some prudence. Diosa got a temperance. Rika got some justice. Junko got some justice. Lily Black got some temperance. Alright. Next day. This will be a long video. When the time comes, the train chugs down the tracks and sounds its mighty horn. This was in Lobotomy, but I don't know which one that was actually referencing. The final chapter ends with the sentence, born again. Excessive aspiration will result in a frenzy. I remember you, A. You were a person with a warm laugh. Hey, why did you never go meet it, even though you created it? But A, surely you already know. Did you want a vending machine that dispenses soda at the press of a button? Then at least give it a name. There's nothing I can do even if you make an expression like that. It is the rule that the creator names their creation. Don't dump your job on someone else. You're the designer. Go to it and call it yourself. There, the door over there. You've done it again. Did Angela praise you for your work? Your efforts will contribute in turning this place into a better one. In a voice with dignity. Glorious, yet empty words. I was pretty passionate in the past. Being responsible for a whole department. How good is that? I didn't even like drinking coffee then. Should I say I developed the taste for coffee when I learned the bitterness of life? Or is it the need to stay awake? Of course we don't need to sleep at all, but the mood, you know. One time, I even insisted on managing the abnormalities myself. I thought allowing only employees on the field was wrong. Well, it's pretty absurd to think of it now. So why have I become like this, you ask? Well, your guess is as good as mine. Angela, look at this. I spent all night researching an efficient method of welfare for the employees. Just said, what is this? I told you this will change nothing. But please, just look it over. There's an effect proven by statistics and it even costs less. It'll be beneficial for everyone. Listen, Chesed. Using machines instead of employees will never happen. Why is that? I told you before, it will not replace people entirely, just using the machines in dangerous jobs. Clearly, it will be beneficial for everyone. The casualties against the abnormalities will be lower. No is no. Return to your post and finish your work. I will never give up. You will like the plan in the end. I will develop it further and show it to you again and again, no matter how many times I must do so. Chesed, regarding the incident of the escaped abnormality wiping out 8 of your employees. Some employees have made a suggestion to close down that part of the corridor. There are some remaining body parts lying around there still. Alright, I'll block it and tell them to take detours. You heard that, manager? I should go. I told you I'm busy. Don't say anything. Hey, don't look at me like that. It would have happened at any time. That abnormality must have knocked the employees out before disintegrating them. I'm sure it was a painless death. For the Aftermath 3, preventing accidents and mopping up is our duty, or our job. Finishing the job quickly means we have more time to mop up everything. Finish a day within the time limit. So, again, it's just going to be a shorter time period. Alright, we'll continue to expand the welfare team, because I can't do the quest for disciplinary. I'll do increased bullet recovery for now. Oh yeah, I forgot I have healing bullets. Actually, we'll go ahead and get the SP so we can do both at once. It's an item. We have another item to work with. And I don't need to hire anyone new. So there's that. And then of course we got a new ego. Let's pull that up real quick. Gives effect to the target by 25% probability to make vulnerable to the R property. Its slippery surface may disturb some employees. Give effect to the target by 25% to make it vulnerable to the R property. I'm assuming R means red damage. So it does like a debuff. You need to be level 4 to equip it, but it's slow but long range. So anything that keeps me out of their attack range is always a good thing. So for right now, let's go ahead and just click start and see what we have coming our way. What is this? No information. Even has eyes in it. What did that do? The station clerk successfully quiet and sells tickets for a train that has no final destination. There are no clocks that alert the arrival times. Instead, there are some blinking lights. Every 30 seconds, the light of the ticket office will light up one by one. The station will light up to 4 times. When the station clerk receives a ticket, the lights will reset. Express train to hell, single use type. The first and second lights turn on, your mind is cleared. Third light turns on, their mind is cleared and wounds are healed. When a ticket is received, when one light is lit, the employee will slightly recover HP and SP. The fourth light turns on. The condition of every employee in all departments improves when you hear the train's horn off in the distance. When a ticket is received when 2 lights are lit, the employee will recover HP and SP. I might as well just see what this does until it breaks. So it lights up again. When the time comes, the train chugs down the tracks and sounds its mighty horn. It will no doubt plunge through the endless tunnel while picking up the employees who have not taken a step back as its passengers. When a ticket is received, when 3 lights are lit, all employees within that employee's department will recover HP and SP. I'm all in here. Let's just do it. I need to do this 10 times. When a ticket is received when 4 lights are lit, all employees within the facility will recover HP and SP. 3 more times. The lights seem to reset every time you take a ticket. Alright, the last one. If 4 lights are lit and 1 more light lights up, the train will pass through the facility and cause black damage to all employees who cross its path. After passing, all the lights will be reset. Okay, So literally it is a train that just comes from hell and runs over people. But the lights go away every time you take a ticket. And the further you let it build up, the better the reward. So it's an item abnormality that I have to constantly babysit. Also, it makes old lady angry. Anyway, sorry for the long video. I am the Depressed Eater. This is Lobotomy Corporation. See you guys next time.